Oh, that's a perfect hole. Open your throat as wide as it goes.
And just drop it. I just want to let you guys know Perry is 29 years old.
It's a show, listen to this show. Don't worry about doing anything else except listening to this show.
All right. I'm excited, though, for the bit, because I knew it was a bit, and I was appreciative of it. I'm a sucker for you. I'm not seeing it. Good? All right, I can't see it. Okay. You just direct me.
All right, go ahead and turn around.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right?
The best part about this is that this has been Perry's
That's been
screensaver for like 3 months now.
Yeah, it's
3
been
months.
a long time, and I have so many other things that my screensaver on my phone could be. I have a girlfriend. You know, I've seen cute dogs I could take a picture of, and it is
or just like a mountain range.
Literally anything.
Yeah, anything. A beach.
That's really nice.
My screensaver used to be my vision board. And
you had a vision board?
Yeah, and then I switched it to a Photoshop picture of you.
And now all your visions are coming true.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, because you conquered the vision board, and you're like, well, what else is next in life?
What's next?
Yeah.
Let's fucking put Morgan's face as a ballerina.
Yeah.
As a child.
Did you guys take that photo of you for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You had the photo of the ballerina?
No, you didn't have the photo. I'm going to compliment you that we took the photo for whatever this bit was.
Yeah.
But you found a picture that perfectly matched my face.
So we took
Like,
that.
this looks like I'm there. I'm in.
Right.
I'm in.
Dude, that is so good.
Well, we took the pictures for, if anybody's listening, we were doing a like a web series or something like that that was supposed to happen, and it
Fucking wipe my ass. That's
it's not going to happen.
a series where I wipe
We
my
spent
ass.
so much goddamn time on
We
it.
made money, but I don't think anybody's going to see it.
Yeah.
Whatever. R.I.P. Haven't heard back by the person.
And that
since.
it's a Photoshop picture of Morgan with a ballet dancing teacher.
Yeah, wait. So did you send that stuff off and you never heard about it?
Send it off. Haven't heard a thing. Only thing I've heard, literally only it, is the point person finally responded to some sort of follow-up email like, hey, like, what are you doing later? You know, I can jump on the phone. That was it. Never jumped on the phone.
Dude.
That was the last time you heard of them? Heard from them?
From which, but we sent that in. This is terrible podcast material, but we sent that in 4 months ago.
Yeah.
4 months. Hollywood, baby. Am I right?
Yeah. Do you get, when you go on someone else's podcast, we don't have guests on a whole lot. We actually kind of just started. So it's always an interesting dynamic, you know, trying to get in the podcast zone.
Yeah.
And it's kind of uncomfortable when things are forced, you know?
Sure.
I don't like that vibe. What are your thoughts?
You're
I
asking
feel
me a
the
forced,
same.
You're asking me a forced question. So, Morgan, what do you think? What is?
Do you know what I mean? Like, we hang
know,
out all
man.
the time, but then, and it may be the headphones.
Maybe.
The headphones kind of do.
there's a
throw
reason-
It's
you
kind of
off.
like, it's just the implication that, okay, I need to be on right now, but I'm usually on anyways. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Dude,
I think there is a balance. Yeah, shut the fuck up for a quick second.
Oh,
shut the
well,
fuck, shut your
before
face
I
for a
shut the
minute.
fuck up,
Okay.
you'll shut the fuck up,
Okay.
and let me not shut the fuck up.
You
I
guys
just
could take turns.
I just took the headphones off, and it is more.
Is it
free.
nice?
Try it. Because now it just feels like we're hanging.
Oh.
Now it's totally a hang.
But now audio
Oh
can just be...
shit, dude!
Wait,
Audio's
coffee,
thrashed.
coffee.
I hear coffee.
We
It's
got about
close.
T-minus 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, someone's gonna have to deal with that.
So-
I'm just gonna check headphones every once in a while.
Here's my take on that.
Yeah.
When you have the headphones on, you hear yourself, right? And you hear everybody.
Yeah.
It's almost like a conversation video game.
Sure.
It's like you hear, and it's like
conversation
you're kind of
video game.
hearing.
Yeah, that
that was
doesn't make
genius.
sense.
That was
That-
fucking so smart. But you like hear, it's like I hear and I hear my own voice. So like I'm like thinking, not that I'm like thinking about like the tonation of my voice, but I'm like, does this sound funny? So I'm doing these things with my voice, and I'm like, oh wow, like I can't even imitate it without it.
Right.
And then like I'm hearing it here. I'm not with you.
Right.
So I'm like, what's going on here? I could technically do this and get the same conversation, but without the headphone, at least for me.
I do feel a lot more comfortable now.
It feels like
Well, I'm a
too
comfy guy.
professional too when I have the headphones on. If
It
I'm like
can.
just me and you, but when I'm with like a friend and we got to be like comfortable, it
Can
feels
you
like
check the coffee? I think it is done. We're gonna.
I think there's this, obviously podcasting is its own format,
Yeah.
skill, a skill that I've mastered. That like there is a muscle being had of like this is literally how we are when we're like hanging out with each other, and we're capturing that moment of like pure hanging out with each otherness.
Real quick, do you want some coffee?
Give me like a half a cup.
Half a cup. Harry?
Sure. I'll fucking
Black with ice?
catch some anxiety.
Black with ice. Black with ice.
You get black with ice.
Yeah.
All right, let's like make this a racial thing.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. Yeah, dude. You
That
can't
was-
say ice nowadays.
Yeah, you can't say ice. Yeah. Are you saying that ice is going to come take the butt? Okay. I think they're really more worried about Hispanic, but I don't know ice very well. But let me get back to my point.
Yeah.
But there's another muscle at play of being on. There's another muscle that I do think you are performing.
Yeah.
And like there are conversations that you have like in the car with your friends that are performative. That's probably what I'm talking about. It can't just be too lax.
Yeah.
And two, I'm like, because sometimes we're just, hey, what's up, man? Like we can't do that.
Right.
But like there is a muscle being had of like when I conversate with friends, especially, I mean, almost exclusively comedian friends, I'm riffing, like I'm doing bits. That's just how I communicate.
Yeah.
That probably needs to be on. I like bits during pods. I like you say something, I fucking gotcha.
Hey,
I
keep
like
that ice down, yeah?
Yeah, can you keep the black ice down?
Yeah.
Out of context, I'm gonna get canceled for that.
Yeah, we'll clip that.
Clip that, but you're gonna clip it for
And say,
YouTube.
can you keep
It's
those
just a
black
3
guys down?
Yeah, you cut another time where I say the word guys.
Yeah.
You're like, can you keep that black guys down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I like how do I say this?
I'm not sure.
I think the thing that I'm good at is talking. I'm not good at a lot of things. Like basketball, thank you very much. Wow, really? Half a glass.
Yeah.
It's an espresso, so it's...
Well, it's an espresso maker, but it's a watered down espresso. Like it doesn't have. It's not an actual espresso shot.
Yeah, it's not as thick as espresso at Starbucks, but you know.
Okay.
You know
Black
Starbucks.
ice.
Yeah.
It's black ice.
Careful.
Black ice.
Careful, guys.
Yeah.
It's black guys.
You know what I like coffee with like cream and stuff like that, but do you know what I can't stand how my coffee's made?
With black guys.
Black ice. I can't do it. I hate black ice.
You know who I can't stand?
You guys know what I'm doing there, right?
You know who I can't stand making my coffee?
I don't know if I've ever had a black guy make my coffee. I don't know. Has coffee infiltrated?
That's not what I was going to say.
Yeah, what are you
What?
talking about? What made you think that that's what he was gonna say? That's really not cool. We know
Hey.
he was gonna say.
You know what
like,
it is? You know what it
He was gonna say somebody that isn't.
Fucking explain yourself now.
Yeah, he was gonna say somebody who's not a hard worker.
is? Yeah.
What were you? Why did you go there?
Well,
He
black,
said.
black ice.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
black ice.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh, yeah.
before you dove into extreme racism, what
I'm an
were
extreme
you talking
racist.
about?
I'm gonna get so canceled, dude. I'm gonna get hired on SNL. Right, coming. You guys want to hear my SNL announcer voice?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Please.
good at it.
Well-
The guy's name is what's going on? It's me time. What's going on?
No, we know. Yeah, you do. You do.
You guys
talk.
know Don Pardo? Don
Is he
Pardo-
still the original the
No,
guy?
he died. But
You're
then they
right.
got Daryl Hammond to be literally just,
Oh,
it's Saturday Night Live.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh.
With name your favorite SNL cast member?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
He's not okay.
Chris Farley.
With musical guest Tom Petty and your host Chris Pratt. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Pratt. I'm fucking so talented.
You go. Ladies and I'm more of the old guy.
Yeah, the old guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Hamill. See, I'm old.
Wait, you
Mark
talking SNL?
Hamill.
Are you trying to do SNL or just a general old?
No, I'm trying to do the original
Yeah,
SNL
Don
guy.
Pardo.
That's why I said Mark Hamill instead of Chris Pratt. Because Mark,
Don Pardo. That's the name of the guy.
I'm trying to. What's his name?
Don.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
He passed.
Good.
I went to the same college as him.
But he's dead.
I didn't go to the same college as him at the same time.
Oh,
What did you say earlier when you were describing what it's like to have headphones on at a video game?
It's like conversational video games.
Quentin Tarantino.
Reese Witherspoon.
Bob Hope is here.
with you and your.
So you got to do new people. I do old.
Okay, I have to do really new people.
Yeah.
You have to go really old then.
Clint Eastwood is in the fucking building, pussies.
A lit and musical guest, Olivia Rodrigo.
Is it
She's pretty
Rodriguez
good.
or Rodrigo?
Rodrigo. That I'm pretty sure of.
She is the.
She does the
she's
song
the Fast
that
and
literally
Furious.
is just the fucking good for you song. Good for you, you've been happy
Wait,
and happy.
I
Which
thought
is
that
just
she was. Dude, I don't know why I thought this. I thought she was the Hispanic X, whatever you're supposed to say nowadays, girl in every Fast and Furious movie.
that's
Family.
yeah. That's what's her name?
She's only in Fast and Furious, and she's.
I know who you're talking. What's her name?
It's
Michelle Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
That's Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, okay.
Olivia Rodrigo is the singer
Right.
from TikTok or whatever. She does the telephone song or something. I tried to fucking call you.
No. You got to give it to us.
Give what to you?
If you can't, I know you can sing.
I can't sing like her.
Yeah, but you can sing. Do your thing.
I tried to call you. I can't do that. I'm not.
But
No,
give
you
us-
can't force me to do a real sing right now.
Wait, what? You want him to give it up to
I have to
us
sing a
sing?
better song. I
the
don't
thing
know
is,
the song.
the thing
I have
is,
to do
I
a better
know
song.
he can sing.
So you
and
think
when
it's
he does a
bullshit when the
bullshit
comedian does?
sing-
What do you
No,
want
I
me to
think
sing?
it's
Oh, you want him to really belt it
Yeah,
out.
like
I
Don't
don't
be a
know that
pussy
song.
about it. That's
Now
if
I'm
you're gonna
pussy.
belt
No,
it, if you're gonna go for it.
But you gotta give me a better song though.
Do the Olivia Rodrigo
I don't
one.
know the song. The good for you. Good for you. You've been happy and healthy. It's just so high.
Okay, do
Yeah, I
one
don't
that you know.
I don't want to just sing. Can we? Fuck. I'm not gonna just sing.
I
Do
don't-
something Adele. Adele.
I don't. You keep picking women singers.
The
too.
Skyfall, the intro to Skyfall.
Don't know.
Skyfall, and I'm in the ocean. That's not the song at all. But
Ed,
that's
Ed
were thinking
Sheeran.
of-
Wait,
You
we
were-
can't talk
do you know what you
over
were
each
singing?
other at the same time. It's
Do
gonna
you know
be
what you were
terrible.
singing? You were singing "Summertime" and "The Living's Easy."
The intro to
You
Skyfall.
accidentally saying "Summertime" and "The Living's Easy."
What
Hold on.
hold on. We can't talk over each other that much. But what I was trying
Just
to
let
do.
me talk the whole time.
Oh, I know you could. What I was trying to do was Adele sang the intro song to Skyfall, and I was singing visually what happens
Wait,
in
did-
the song.
To James Bond, she did that.
Dude, the best James Bond with Daniel
Fucking
Craig.
love Adele. Just gonna
Really?
say it.
Yeah.
dude. Oh my god.
And good for her and her weight loss, right?
I don't care about her weight loss. Stay fat, stay skinny.
Right.
Get really fat, get super unhealthily skinny. The voice is what matters.
Hurt your health. Okay,
Yeah.
hurt your health. Sing better. That's what you're
I
saying.
do
Eddie.
want to say, like I complimented you the other day. You've lost weight.
Thank you.
I actually noticed a while ago. I didn't
Yeah.
want to say anything because I didn't want to compliment you.
That's because you're a good guy. You know, you don't want to get me to my britches. To
No,
my britches.
I'm
What's
kidding.
the phrase? Past my britches.
In
Big
my
for your
britches?
britches. Big for your britches.
Wait.
What? Let's move on.
Is it from jujitsu?
Yeah. And eating well. So here's my journey, guys. I have a journey, right? Everybody has a journey. but my
Anyway,
journey
so
Let's talk about something else. I'm just kidding.
I put on a bunch of weight during quarantine. I was 210 when he met me, but you didn't know me pre-quarantine. I was 210.
that was your
like,
max. That was
What?
your max weight.
No, that was my very minimum weight.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Oh.
say that sounds light.
No, I was 210, which is like pretty. I was skinny. I mean, I wasn't skinny, but like I'm still a bigger guy. I'm still a fucking man, you know. But
I've
not
seen
like you
your
fucking
ass.
pussies. But
Wait.
But then over quarantine, I got up to like I think like 255.
Show me a leg lock.
No, right now.
Prove you can. Put
Actually,
I don't know
actually,
leg locks
should I
very
run
well.
over and should we measure your legs?
You
His
wanna-
legs?
I have thick legs. I have very thick legs.
Yeah.
You want me to break your ankle?
Should we measure all of our legs? I have a
Okay.
tape measure.
In length?
Go.
no,
get
it's
in-
circumference.
Oh, I'll win. Get it. I'm very curious.
We of course
I'm
you'll win,
probably
but we want
plus 30. Oh,
we want to know how hard you'll win.
hardcore double.
Yeah.
At
and
least
then we
double.
can measure cock size, girth.
That I'll lose. Whole hardcore lose. I'll lose to anybody on that. I got the skinniest dick in the game. Oh, it's long, but it's. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, you see that pole right there with the lamp? That's my dick, dude.
That's fine.
Yeah, I feel like some girl saw that. No, dude, my dick's fine, dude.
Okay, chill. Trying too much.
I'm not. I can't do bits where I'm. I can't do bits where I'm like very much putting myself at a disadvantage for too long.
Wait, so I think I know what you mean by explaining.
Like for example, we were at a mic the other day.
okay.
And you, me, and a comedian, Patrick Tapari, cool guy. We were all sitting, and me and Patrick
I know, yeah.
did a mic beforehand. And I did well. I did well. It was a tough mic, but I happened to do well. I don't always do well, but I happened to do well. And Patrick, with you were not there. You said, "Oh, Morgan, how'd you do?" And Patrick said, "Oh, Morgan ate it. He fucking ate it hardcore.
Dogged.
He did. He got dogged." Mm-hmm. That's what he said. He got dogged. I knew I didn't get dogged, and so I went along with it. I was like, "Dude, I got fucking dogged. I got dogged hardcore." But you weren't there. You didn't know. Mm-hmm. So at one point, you were like, "Oh, really? Like, how'd you do?" Fast forward 5 minutes, I walked up to you and I was like, "By the way, I did pretty well at the mic."
So insecure.
I had to tell.
Hey, dude, by the way.
Because I needed you to know. I needed you to know that I did well at the mic. I need you to know when I do bad too, but I needed you to know that when I did well on that one time.
Yeah, that makes me think that you did even worse.
Worse than I thought.
Yeah.
I have the recording. I'm sure it's good.
Did you do well?
For what it was, yeah.
At Creek?
Yeah. For what it was.
That's a hard place.
Yeah, for what it was. I'm a genius. You have the measure?
Okay, so I have an idea. Because I don't want to just measure each other's legs because that's so stupid. Okay. So I think we should do a challenge right now. It's a weight loss fitness challenge. Mm-hmm. We're on the pod right now.
Whoever can make each other throw up more.
Okay. We're going to do a follow-up pod in X amount of time, and we're going to measure legs again.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to have to work out so hard to get as big as his legs.
Wait, you guys need to grow your legs?
No. Well, let's just see.
I'm the only one who has much to lose on my legs. Also, when I get skinny, my legs are like, oddly enough, my legs right now are not like, these are not the problem. Like, I'm never going to lose much. Like, even when I'm at my skinniest and most fit, your boy's got fucking cake.
And a thick ass. Anyway.
Yeah, I got cake.
I'm not saying...
Dude, give me the measure. Here it is.
You in swim trunks is nice.
All right, I'm going to measure. Hold on. Oh, it's nice.
Well, first, can you prove your strength by jiu-jitsu by giving me a leg lock? See, this is
I'd say it's a bad position, but this is... Is this... You're going to have this up the whole time?
You guys should do it quick. Should we unlock the camera real quick and go in the room and you guys could do some jiu-jitsu on the bed?
How about we turn the camera off? Doing better. Turn the camera
off. Bring some
off.
coconut oil in there.
Hey, I know we're doing a bit and all, but I'll kick your ass, okay? I'll kick your fucking ass.
Do you think you would?
In jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
I'd
that's how you would kick my ass.
Yeah. In anything else? I'd kill you.
Really? What would your go-to be?
Hold on. Hey. I'd kill him.
If I was sitting here like this.
Yeah.
And just fucking rip your nuts off.
You would go in like this?
Wait, what?
and I'd yell the whole time, "Oh my God, no.
I feel a little defensive right now that you just said that.
Just in general?
Yeah,
wow.
as like...
I changed the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe has been switched. There's been a light switch.
Isn't that interesting when somebody like truly not bit-wise says, "I'll kick your ass"? There's a whole... It's like, okay, we're not doing bits.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work if we're not close. If I was some sort of 6'7", 300-pound guy, that would very much change the context. Or if I was some master martial artist. Because then the joke is, there's one person clearly who is dominant in this scenario. But there's no true dominance between any of us three. It would be a good fight the whole time.
I think it would be a good thrashing.
Yeah.
It would last a while.
It would.
It would certainly be a thrash.
Yeah.
Like
but I'd crush you.
Do you think you would crush me because just your ability with jiu-jitsu? Because I'll bite and I'll get pretty angry.
Oh, are we like we're doing no
Are we
rules?
talking jiu-jitsu?
No.
Or just a full
Well, there's
on...
jiu-jitsu. Then there's like MMA rules where it's like we're doing like that, but it's like can't
Like
fight.
if I can hit you in the mouth.
Like punching and kicking.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about this too much because as men, we'll
do it.
I'm interested in seeing how this plays out.
This was a conversation. Did you have conversations like this when you were growing
in high
up?
school?
Like, yeah, like
for
do you
sure.
think you could fight him? Do you think you could beat him up?
And I would say no at that time.
Oh, it was constant.
Constant.
I would
Yeah.
measure everybody up by it, whether I could beat the shit out
Oh,
of
and I
them or
played.
not.
I mean, you guys did too. I think. But I played football, so like that's just half the battle is just like I'll kick your ass.
There's a thing. Do you when you in jiu-jitsu? I'm sure you have where you go up against a wrestler, and it's a different. There's a little bit of
Very
a
much so.
different game there.
So
What do
I'm
you
very
mean?
bad at jiu-jitsu. Let's set this precedent. I'm bad. If you put me in like most classes, I'm a white belt. I'm not very good. Against somebody who doesn't do it, I'm probably okay. I'm also 240 something pounds, but
Yeah.
like I mostly get my ass kicked 99% of the time. Hardcore. Like my hands and my arms are my face and people are just dry humping me and taking my pants off.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
extremely sexual.
Yeah. So you really lose.
It's just the gym I'm at. But
do you know what I mean though? When you go up against a wrestler. So the reason I bring that up,
there is a specific taste they have. For
yeah,
sure.
because I used to wrestle, and I know some stuff.
I'm sure you do.
I could throw you in a guillotine.
I'd grab your fucking ankle.
Leg lock? Leg lock is not a.
You see this? Watch
a wrestling.
That fucking fast twitch. Don't mistake it for a stroke.
Try it again.
Don't mistake it for a stroke. See,
What if some-
watch the motion and the end position of my hands and arms.
What if some great wrestler, some like championship wrestler who like has a move like that, just was like teaching a class and teaching, but he had a stroke and he just did that. Everyone was like, "Wow, okay, we're doing this
Wow.
drill, okay," and he's just having a stroke doing it.
Yeah. Like I guess we're not supposed to mistake this. For
Yeah.
For
And
a
everyone's
brain
like, "All
aneurysm."
right, like let's pair up." He's just foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's break, and he's still on the fucking ground.
yeah. Can I measure my legs really quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
was
prefer
that?
if you would.
I don't know.
The whole part. Yeah, can you hold for a second?
Yeah.
All right, guys, hold on. Hold your tits.
So this is right below cock and ball sack. Yeah.
Get the ball in here. Not that it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah. Let's go Morgan then Perry because there's a vast difference.
A little bit less than done.
Working out legs is really hard. I've been
I'm gonna
giving my calves a little bit bigger.
Okay, this is where we want it.
Oh
This is
yeah.
where we want it.
Yeah, that's right below. I can see the outline of
We
your
like this.
I like that.
29.
Damn, dude, you got some
29. What was Arnold's bicep? I think it was like 22. Wait.
I mean, yeah. He's,
Here. All right, I'll go next.
okay.
Actually, can you do it for me?
No. You know what?
Here we go,
Yeah,
here we go.
come on. What are we doing?
We are.
My picture's
Oh, do I have a
going.
birthmark on my leg? All right. Were we at 29? Okay.
You gotta put your thing down.
My thing down?
Flexing your leg.
Not at all.
Yeah, but when you put it up, you're flexing it. You gotta have it flat.
Okay.
Dude, that's crazy.
What? 29?
Oh, whoa.
I'm at
That's not so bad.
35.
Oh, sick, dude.
No, I'm at 23 and a half.
Guess the circumference of Arnold Schwarzenegger's bicep.
When it was at its best.
27.
22.
That's pretty fucking amazing.
That's huge.
So it's the size of your.
That's almost the size of my leg.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
wild.
pretty crazy.
It's actually not that big. All right. Are you going? I was 23 and a half.
So I'm only 6 inches more than you? I feel like I'd be more.
Yeah, I
Is
thought-
is 6 inches a lot?
Yeah, I thought you were going to be in the 30s.
Maybe I have lost weight.
What other podcast do people measure their fucking?
Probably like a weightlifting, bodybuilding one. That would make sense.
Probably a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Sorry if you actually do see a little ball sack here.
Hey, it's YouTube. Anything can happen. Is it going on YouTube?
It'll go on YouTube and all the places.
I'm about 22 and a half. What were you?
23 and a half.
You have
Whoa.
thicker legs?
What? Really? I have been working out legs really fucking hard.
Interesting. I need to go harder on leg day.
Well,
That's crazy, dude. I've always had tiny calves. My friend used to say I have toothbrush handles for legs, and
they're a little small.
they're
not
they have
ridiculously
They have gotten
small.
bigger. They used to be a lot tinier.
They're not like ridiculously. They're not like noticeably small. There are people with legs who are like noticeably like. What
Mine used to be like that.
Really?
It's hard to get big legs.
but I'm natural. Yeah, I'm natural with it.
Wait, what were you? 30 something?
29.
29. Wow.
My dad used to be a weightlifter, like a power lifter guy, and he would deadlift. He did not deadlift. He would his max leg press was 1,200. So I got my big old legs from him.
That sounds like it would be the weight of a small whale.
1,200.
He can leg press the weight of a small whale.
Maybe dead.
He was benching 405
Because that's like a ton, right?
What?
Oh, a ton is 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, he
think
wasn't
so.
doing a ton. I think my best leg press was like 700-800,
Who's the guy that could bench press
which is a lot.
or squat like 2 tons or a ton or something like that? Football player.
That we knew.
Larry Allen. Larry Allen was with a football player who was famous for the bench press. That was his big
Well,
thing.
how much could he bench?
He could do 50 reps of 225.
That's insane.
Larry Allen is like famously considered, I think, the strongest, at least like his, in terms of lore. I'm sure there's technically a guy who played in the NFL who might have been stronger, but
Yeah.
Larry Allen was like 500 at 225. Sorry, 50 reps at 225.
What makes you're a huge football fan?
Yeah.
No, you are.
I guess compared to you, for
You
sure.
say you agree in high voice that you are a huge football fan.
Yeah.
Which is,
But let me clarify.
there's either insecurity there or some sort of clarity that needs to be.
Let me or some sort of just general insecurity. You're a beta. You're a beta bitch. If I may. So I played football growing up, middle school, high school, and 1 year in college, Division III. I know. Fucking let's calm down.
All right.
I wasn't great or anything, but I was really into like the NFL draft and like the off season. Like I loved all like the trades and the drafting and the free agency. And as I've
So we could move on to
you guys asked, man. Hey, I'm
kidding.
You asked.
The reason I brought it up is because you've talked about this with me before, and you know a lot about football. They used to like make lists of all the football teams or something like that.
I knew all at one point during this time, like in early high school, late middle school. I knew all 24 starters, including pretty much most backups. For all 32 teams, pretty much like that. To the point where my math teacher at the time found out, and he stopped class, and in front of everybody, he went on the website to like look up, and he said, okay, starting strong safety for the Cincinnati Bengals. And the guy's name was like Chidubi Ukuwazaki, like some like crazy
careful
name.
there. It sounds like a black guy's.
Yeah, man.
He was a black guy. Oh, you mean the African name of how I'm poorly saying his name?
Right, yeah.
But at the time, I pronounced it very much correctly. I also knew where everybody went to college.
Do you still keep up in some sort of fashion like that?
Not at that level. Like NFL Network will turn on once in a while, and I'll watch that, or a YouTube clip, or I'll watch highlights. But
you dive really deep into like one thing at a time. I feel like.
Yeah, I like diving hard, solo dive deep. Like what? What are you referencing?
I mean, you just said, 100%. Wait. I know exactly what you're talking about, but can you clarify 100% of what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I totally agree with everything you're saying. Honestly, it's the smartest thing you've ever said. But what are you talking about?
Yeah, but I just got insecure, actually. So I need you to explain everything.
Well, you know, allow me to be more specific. The comment you just made would imply that this level of intensity is also referenced in another aspect of my life. What other aspect were you referencing besides?
Musical theater.
Yeah.
Acting.
I'd put those in the same category.
And then now stand-up.
Sure. You're into it, but you know what? You really like stand-up. I can tell that. That's a good. You keep going.
Am I wrong though about diving deep?
I'm a hard diver, dude. You can't do it so. In a similar fashion, when I used to do musical theater, somehow, and I listed not every musical ever made, but like I listed like 100, 200 musicals that I thought were like I needed to know, like important musicals that I needed to know what they were in terms of like they could be casting somewhere. Maybe I should know like, oh, that's a part in that musical that'd be great for me, and just to know the history of what I was doing at the time. And so I made a list. And I would either like try to find it on YouTube, the show, or like listen to the cast album or learn about the production. Or when I was in New York, I would go to the Lincoln Center, which has the Lincoln Center Library, and they have all the old filmings of the musical in the library that you can rent, like a book, and watch on a little TV at the Lincoln Center Library in New York. So I would do that shit and just try to learn. Yeah, I mean, anything I'm in, I try to like soak in it. So now that I'm doing stand-up, like I'm trying to be a historian in everything I'm doing. So if I'm a stand-up, I want to be like a historian of types in stand-up.
I have a book I can give you. It's called The Comedians by Clip Nesterhoff. It's the history
of stand-up.
Name up.
You made it up.
Clip Nesterhoff.
Clit Nesterhoff.
Clip? I don't know, whatever it is.
Big Clit Nesterhoff.
And it's a history book, and it also sounds like you give up on a lot of stuff.
100% totally know what you mean. But what do you mean? What do you mean? Like 80%, what do you mean?
Do you, because I relate to like diving deep on things. At what point?
You're totally right, by the way.
At what point do you, I mean, I'm kind of joking.
I'm going to give up on this podcast halfway through.
Please do, me too. But at what point do you, like, why do you switch to another thing, and what makes you want to switch to another thing?
I will not bore you with the actual steps of this, but every single switch I've done, and I've done a bunch of, like, I really have, you know this because you know me, but like I've done a bunch of shit. I went from like musical theater to like more like like straight play acting world, like in theater, to like TV film, to movies, to comedy, to sketch. Like I have done a bunch of shit, and a lot of it I left. In terms of like the career stuff, I can't speak to like personal things, but like, I mean, I can, but in career stuff, I truly do believe that all of that was just me not pussyfooting around stand-up.
So you thought about stand-up the whole time? Kind of.
As I said it, I knew you were going to ask that. And maybe not. It's just I hadn't discovered it yet. Not pussyfooting. That would imply that I totally knew I wanted to do it and I ran away from it. No, I just finding the right outlet. Right. I think all that switching. Yes, you can psychoanalyze, and I did. I have, and I do. As like, oh, you just run from something, because I had like a certain amount of ability in some of those things, and I do think, yeah, if I stuck with one of those things or a few of those things long enough, sure, things could have happened. But it just wasn't my thing. It just wasn't clicking. And then when I found stand-up, almost instantly, I was like, oh, all that other stuff was just a ramp up to stand-up. Mm-hmm. So in terms of career stuff, I think I've found it. Now, luckily, all those other things like acting or fucking writing, like I was in TV writing world a little bit. Not that I like had success here, but like I was like studying it or like trying to get into it. Obviously, those things can come back, and I'm glad I have those skills just kind of tucked away. Online shit, obviously, TikTok, Instagram, I did a lot of that over quarantine. But yeah, then I really just dived into stand-up. I'm like, oh, this is the only thing that matters. And everything else is sort of secondary until that is at least a little more solidified. I do want to do social media stuff, and that's obviously how it's going to help your career, but yeah.
Oh. You good?
I just burped at the end.
As you're talking, you just have like fucking milk.
I just want the career to fucking... It'll happen at some point.
Career to fucking... Yeah. So those are my thoughts. And in like terms of my... And I also moved a lot because of that. Like I went from... I just moved. I was in New York. I was in LA. I was here. So like there's also... And then like personally, like in terms of personal life, like I don't really feel that. Like I'm always just like... You know, I had the Gia girlfriend for coming up on 2 years. It's like... It's not like, oh, I got to go to the next girl. No.
Wait, what? You got to go to the next girl?
No, I don't have to go to the next girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. It's like the same impotence to switch careers is not true in my personal life. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's not a pervading muscle in my body that takes over every decision in my entire life.
Would you say you slay the vag?
In general, like just like a general slaying of the vag? Oh, for sure. That was really out of nowhere.
Really?
You want to talk about how I slay the vag? I mean, I'll fucking...
That was... I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. It's okay, dude. We can talk about how I slay vag. With like a fucking... you know, remember Samurai Jack? Uh-huh. Samurai Jack with the pussy. You know?
Okay.
Just fucking... Ask my girlfriend, dude.
Call her up.
Yeah, call my girlfriend up right now, dude.
Ask if she slay.
Dude. Yeah, and she'd be like,
He only has 29-inch legs, so...
yeah, his legs are so big his penis can't reach my
legs
vagina.
Every night before we slay.
Are they any bigger? Fog.
Unless his legs are 29.5 inches, I don't let him slay vag.
Dude, between my thighs and my ass, dude, I got a fucking... I got like a Ferrari engine here. And I just fucking fire it up, and then I fucking get.
Feels like it looked like you just pulled like a lawnmower.
Oh, you're talking about?
I'm talking about how I use this force to slay the vag.
Right.
I got a stampede of elephants just ready to.
Okay.
Your fans are gonna hate me. Who are your fans? They're gonna hate me.
There's 3 people that'll like you.
Okay, I'll take it.
The 3 listeners that are gonna hear this.
Okay, well,
more than 3.
That's 3 for 3.
There's like 14.
But yes, I've done a lot of different things in my career. That somehow, I mean, you guys have too, sort of. I mean, you kinda, used to live in whole other worlds, and
I was going to say I've done the same exact thing up until recently.
It's also cool to like see the things that you've done in the past and how it led up to where you are now, and you're taking all the little lessons and shit that you learn from all the stuff, and it just matters.
I mean, like to give my all over the place journey of career things a little bit of shape. Most of the time in the last, like, let's say 5, I've only been doing comedy for like a year. But like most of it was comedic. Like when I was doing the TV stuff, like, oh, I know I'm going for like sitcoms. Like, so I was studying somewhat the art of comedy. Obviously, it's not stand-up, but I was doing improv sketch. Like, the general world of comedy I've been in longer than it wasn't like I was doing dramatic. I'm a serious actor, and then just stand-up, boom. I was ramping up with improv, and I went to Second City in Chicago to do their semester improv program.
Dude, I did Groundlings for a couple of years. If you are good at improv and you get with a good team, it's awesome.
In terms of like you
Dude,
performing, it's like fun.
It hits harder than stand up. If it's really good. Dude,
well, I think a really good stand up joke can hit as hard, but I'm not doing the comparison like you are, but I will say yes, a good improvised, let's say, character or scene or something can fucking.
I mean, who
rip.
are the guys on Netflix? The two guys.
Middleditch and Schwartz.
I mean, I've watched it 3 times, and I
saw them live,
and it's just like how it was good stuff.
It wasn't them. It was Middleditch, Jason. Oh, who's the guy with the beard, the big hair? He's on Mantzoukas.
What is he on?
You'd see his face and be like, "Oh, that guy I've seen on everything." He was in The League. He was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Let's look him up.
Jason Mantzoukas. I think it's Mantzoukas. A guy who has the show on HBO called The Other Two.
That's him?
No. That's
Jason
Tarver.
Mantzoukas.
So Jason Mantzoukas is... So the people in the show were...
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
So Jason Mantzoukas, Thomas Middleditch, this guy Drew Carver, who's in this show The Other Two on HBO, was on Comedy Central. Mm-hmm. And then Zach Woods, who is... he was in the later seasons of The Office. Tall, skinny, nose, kind of talks... Like legends, this was a UCB show. Legends at UCB.
Tall, skinny nose?
Tall, skinny guy with a big nose.
Okay.
I took a few words out of the sentence. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought you'd get it, but you didn't. You needed me to clarify.
Yeah.
It's okay. They all did it, and it ripped. I mean, it absolutely ripped. I mean, it was hilarious. So yes, good improv can be just... I saw Nicole Byer do some shit. Nicole Byers.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw all the big UCB people and big Groundling people, and it fucking rips. I never got that good. I did a bunch of classes. I've taken classes at the obviously Second City for the whole program, Groundlings, UCB, the Pit in New York, the Magnet Theater in New York. Groundlings, I'm sorry if I already said that, but like,
it's okay.
And I just never felt ever that it clicked. And not even like in jiu-jitsu, like let's say with jiu-jitsu, like I'm not good, but like I feel like, oh, I love this. Like I could see, or stand up, like, oh, like I have a lot to learn, but like I generally sense that like, this is a place I never, socially definitely never got there. I never really vibed with the people in the world of improv too much. Mm-hmm. A few people, obviously. But the skill of it, I just remember doing my like UCB 301 end of class show for like, 3 people. Mm-hmm. I was just lost. I was like, what? I have no idea what I'm doing. And it wasn't my brain. And then obviously, like I said, I found stand-up. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, so...
Would you say that you slay the vag?
Yeah, let's go back to that.
Did I slay the vag of improv? No, I did not. I did not slay improv vag.
Yeah, improv, the classes.
Nor did I ever sleep with anybody when I was a single boy. I never slept with anybody in the improv world at all. Very rarely slept with anybody in the...
human existence.
Yeah, really only once. One time. That was it.
Why don't you do Twitch or anything? You're a great talker. You're like a long form, Jewish guy.
My true answer, which I believe I've told you, but I'll tell the masses, and this is the masses. Yeah, I do like it. I do think I like it. I will do it. I absolutely will do it. The career I am attempting to carve out is, long story short, stand up first. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not one of the things. It is the thing, and everything else I want to bounce off of it. And I'm not good enough yet at stand-up for that to really happen.
Right.
I have a while. Not too long. I mean, I could use this as an excuse to be like 20 years into comedy and be like, well, I'll get to a podcast. Like, I got to do it. But I want to get to the point where I feel way more comfortable with it. But I had Twitch. You've seen me. We've talked about this.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I had a Twitch. I've had 3 podcasts that I've done. And I will totally get back on with those. And I do enjoy it. But right now, my emphasis is that stuff I look as promoting me. I enjoy it too. It's like it's its own art form that I do like. But it's promoting. And I'm not really in the place right now to want to promote. You good? To promote anything right now. Like my career as a stand-up. So when I feel a little, give a little more time. I'm just also, stand-up is the only thing that makes me feel good. Do you know what I mean? Like I've spent
feel good or bad.
but like even when it sucks, you have a bomb, you just have a shitty time. I still have this feeling of like it's a fulfillment thing.
You feel you feel fulfilled.
I feel like I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing.
You feel proud of yourself.
Exactly. And then with Twitch and stuff like that, the game is so like followers. I mean, obviously, but like it's followers and like playing that game, and I'll get to it.
I will say though, people that are listening to the podcast, the people that join the Discord, the people that like DM and stuff like that, like the word fans is corny, but like
followers or
no, not followers is just like a number, but
Vag slayers.
When you slay Vag,
yeah.
No, the people that are very engaged, which yes, sure, it'd be a fan, but like also you're building a community, and that is really fulfilling. That's really fucking cool. Like when people are like, I'm going to shotgun a couple beers, and I have to do it because a couple people like said, do it in Discord.
Oh, interesting.
Like Dakota put a thing out. It was like, if this gets a certain number of thumbs up, that I'll shotgun
as many thumbs up,
got 2 thumbs up. So it's like,
you got to shotgun 2 beers.
Yeah, we're going to find out what happens. But just
I
stuff.
think it'll be fine.
I haven't drank in 3 months.
Oh,
I haven't drank in 3 months. I'm gonna be fast tracking beer into my lungs.
Interesting. Okay.
But the point is, it is really fulfilling when you're starting to get people that are encouraging you, helping you build your business or dreams, or are following your journey. Which is
and I will say,
word, but
couldn't agree more. I mean, I haven't experienced it, but I see what you're saying. You say build, like when you're building it. I'm not building yet. That's what I'm saying.
No,
when I do start, I'm fucking. We've talked about this. I love all this shit. I like TikTok and what I can do with it, and Twitch, and I'm a little bit like you guys. I like a little bit of businessy, entrepreneurially. Let's get stuff going. I'm not just. I am as much as people have tried to tell me over the years, or I have tried to tell myself over the years. I'm not just the artist guy. I just show up, do stand up, and I go back, just get drunk, and then maybe I'll wake up and do stand up again. I'm just a real artist. I can't
put a diaper on.
I put it. Yeah. Oh, you know the same guy. He's on 6th Street. He's a funny guy. I'm just not like that. I am like a type A. We're trying to put together something with the colleges and whatever, and like you see where my brain goes instantly to like. Are you good? Oh.
Yeah. I wrap this up because I need to shotgun a beer. I need to just shotgun 2 beers.
You see where my brain goes instantly to like, let's conquer the world. So I like that shit, but not yet.
I appreciate that. Everybody go follow Morgan, if you're listening.
How long have we been talking?
We're coming up on maybe 50 minutes.
54
actually?
minutes?
Yeah, we've been talking for a while, and we haven't got to anything.
We never landed on anything.
Do we have to have a hard time where we stop
No,
because of the camera?
No, I actually set it to where we can.
I feel like
we can go for 2 hours, but I have a meeting at 5, a phone call at 5, and I can't be
3 hours from now.
I know, but I can't be too out of it.
You really think 2 beers is going to make you drunk for the next 3 hours?
Not drunk, but lethargic and tired.
It could fuck you up.
Yeah. Can I go drain my black guys?
What?
I gotta pee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to talk about the sleep mask. You don't use one of these?
The only experience I have is my girlfriend has had a alarm clock that was like a light, it's like morning light, so it wakes you up with light instead of sound. Mm-hmm. And obviously she was set at like 6 a.m. and I don't fucking wake up that early. And so she was like, "Oh, if you get a sleep mask, I'll be able to use it and you can still sleep." And I was like, "Great." Used it once or twice. She ended up not even really using it, and now I just have a sleep mask, but I don't really use it.
She has an alarm clock that's just light?
Yeah.
That's actually dope.
It turns the light on, and it's supposed to mimic like a morning sun. So it wakes. I think
is it the light in the room?
No, it's just it's just coming from a little thing.
Gotcha.
It's like the light. The light is it's a light. It's like a light, like a lamp.
What about just waking up to the sun coming through the windows?
Well, if you need to wake up earlier when the sun is not actually up, like 6 a.m.
Yeah,
like
but
my
I wake up at
crazy
10 a.m.
girlfriend wakes up at 6 a.m. and I love you. Don't wake up at 6 a.m.
That's insane. That is crazy.
All right, we're good here. We still have an hour left on this. Yeah, how do you feel? Are you okay?
I'm fucking chilling, dude. I'm a fucking chill
You're
guy.
ergonomically
I'm
not
very
correct.
I feel erged out right now. Look at me, dude.
No, I think you're the opposite.
I would
dude.
describe you as erg.
Have you seen the movie The Blob?
You guys like talking about podcast?
Have you seen the movie The Blob?
The
Blob?
I have not.
Okay, it's a horror movie where a creature that looks like Ditto Pokemon rolls around and kills people. That's what you look like right now.
Isn't it like a vintage film?
That's super nice of you to say. You're a good guy, dude. Thank you.
Like the gelatinous amoeba that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
just forms
Yeah, yeah,
shapes and can just slip into a sewer in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
of the night. That's
what I look like right now?
that's what you come across as.
It's just right now or just in general?
I would say for the past entire time I've known you.
And your personality too, Morgan. You really like your personality is just slippery and weird. And, yeah, it's actually more so that than
I can
your
think of a lot of things that you
dumb
look
body
like.
than your dumb, stupid body. It's your terrible personality.
Now you're gonna come to me later and be like, "Hey, man, I actually like my personality."
Yeah. After the podcast, gonna be like, just so you know, I have a really good personality. yeah. Like no bit. I have a really good personality.
Yeah, can we cut that? Can we cut that part? Actually,
Yeah. Just cuts.
Are you gonna shotgun that beer?
I need to. Yeah, can I use your keys?
Ooh, my back, dude.
You okay?
Yeah, dude. Just carrying this podcast. Oh, I took a real back pain and turned it into a bit, but that still didn't hurt.
I'm gonna come to you later and be like, "Hey, man, actually,
Actually, that was
I kind of put some work into that."
yeah.
podcast.
Actually, my spine is about to break. But
All right, here we go. So this is let's actually shout out the people that
I'm gonna
like.
back up because I don't need to be close.
Scoot, I just don't want you to be out of frame. No, you should be good. I just want to shout out the people in the podcast that
I don't get Discord. I have one and I tried using it for something, and holy shit, it is like so confusing.
dude, it's.
But you like it.
I love it. I mean, there's not a ton of people in here, but the people that do engage, it's
How many
fucking
people do
sweet.
you actually have engaged? People who you'd say are into what y'all do.
There actually are a lot of people.
There's a lot of
It's
people in
just-
it, but the thing with
15, 30 people?
something like that. No, probably less than that, like 10.
Wait, how many people
How
are?
People who are in your Discord,
people-
who know what's up, who like you guys, who follow your shit.
Well, we just ramped
10?
it back up, so
Sick. 10 people is
But
still like...
but when we were doing lives, there was a lot more people engaged. I don't know why, but lives like helped out a little bit more.
TikTok lives?
yeah.
No, Twitch lives, Twitch and YouTube.
Twitch lives.
But the thing with Discord is like,
Well, a lot of it is people just have their notifications off for Discord,
Right.
So they go in and just
so they're
check
like
whenever they want.
offline kind of.
So they just kind of check in when they want to check
And
in.
Yeah.
the only way you can ping them is when you tag them.
Let me see.
Which you can't tag everybody.
Yeah.
You can,
You
but
can't,
it's
but
like
if,
you want to
let's
do
say you
that
end up having
sparingly.
thousands of Discord followers, what are you going to tag all?
Yeah. You know Daniela from Roma Room? Daniela LaFave, she's in it. She liked the post.
Oh.
So shout out her.
She hosts a mic there. Yeah,
She hosts a
she's
mic.
nice lady.
And then Jesse. He liked it too. So
Jesse. Come on.
Here
You
we
know who
go.
slays the vag?
So-
Jesse.
Jesse,
Unless you're a girl, then you can still slay vag. You can slay your own vag. All right, how about you do the beer thing? All right.
so this is my first beer in 3 months. haven't.
Whoa, you really have been sober for
Yeah,
that.
so you were doing 75 hard. It's a program, blah blah blah, and you can't drink the whole time for 75 days. This is the first time.
You're really good at summarizing things.
Dude, this is. I'm
Yeah,
actually. I'm actually a little bit.
Hold on, you're using my key to break it?
Is that chill?
Don't use the car key.
It
Use
snaps the
use
key
the
in
gold
half.
key. The gold one. You see
It falls in the beer.
it's gone forever.
Use this one?
Yeah, use the gold one. I've actually never done this.
You never shotgun a beer?
Never shotgun a beer.
Oh, here. This is gonna be satisfying. This is ASMR. Can you put that?
Yeah, I'm actually
microphone next to
surprised
this?
you're doing over the rug and everything.
Here, put it over here. Actually, sorry.
Oh, over my wallet. No. Let me open up my wallet. Let me open up my wallet so it has all my money.
I'll do it over the computer. Here, I just want to get this ASMR.
ASMR.
Wait, so wait. Why are you doing this? Is there any rhyme or reason? Celebration? Blah 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 blah
Why
blah.
am I doing it? Oh, I don't know. You put in the Discord. You said how many?
Yeah, but didn't
Reason for
we
me.
before that? Did we make any?
You and I were talking about let's start. We used to go live on YouTube and Twitch, and we were
Right.
shotgunning beers, and it was fun. And people would send us pictures of themselves, like smoking and drinking while they were watching us. So it was like a party, like a virtual party.
Yeah.
And we were like, we should.
That
do
is
that
kind of
again.
a sick
dude it was
idea
very
for
cool.
Twitch that it's like, oh, it's a virtual party because people would do that with Zooms, like over quarantine, like oh, like happy hour at the office, but it's over Zoom. It's like, oh, you can do that with like
Yeah.
people who you know, followers and comedians you like and shit.
Well, we did it. Yeah, we did it over quarantine. And we did like Lonely Christmas because nobody could go home for
And we
Christmas.
were getting fucked up, and a lot of people were getting fucked up with us.
Dude, it was fucking sick.
It was really dope.
And we had,
I
like,
remember you told me
props
about it
and
because
stuff.
I moved here like a week after that, so you had told me about it.
Yeah, we did it with Christmas. I think we did it with one more too, like holiday thing.
New Year, I think.
New Year. It was all during quarantine.
And we're gonna do another one for Halloween and get fucked up.
And
So
we
if
want you
wanna-
to be a part of that.
If you're gonna, if
Oh,
like
yeah,
Are
to
you
come.
gonna put the thing
You
over
are
me and beat the
invited.
shit out of me? I heard it. Yeah.
Well, I can't even remember what we said.
The bit was I don't know where it came from, but the bit was you guys are all gonna vote in the Discord who had the worst pumpkin carving, and the worst person has to put the pumpkin over their head, and then you said we're gonna beat the shit out of the person with the pumpkin over their head, and it's gonna be Morgan.
We're gonna
You
rig
just
the-
randomly were like, oh, it's Morgan for sure, Morgan.
I think
And we're gonna
we said
beat
we're
the
gonna
fuck
rig
out of
it,
Morgan.
or maybe we just said
Hey, if I carve the worst pumpkin, take a baseball hat back to my legs. Take a.
my
Now I got some thick legs, but just break my kneecaps.
when I hear someone else say it, it's like, God damn,
Oh,
that
yeah, we
sounds
should've
terrible.
It came out of nowhere, and like the funniest part was you didn't explain who I was. You're like, yeah, my friend Morgan. We're gonna beat the shit, and they're probably like, who's this? Who's this fucking guy Morgan?
Well, it's good.
Like,
Now
what
you're
a-
on the next one, and now we're gonna do a follow up live for
I'm
Halloween.
entering into the Grown Brothers community.
We're gonna do and we'll do a third podcast after the one where we beat the shit out of you, where you're like in bandages
In the hospital.
and we're gonna
All right,
measure.
we're here at the emergency room with Morgan Leinwohl, and I have like a straw out of the wrap my face, and I have a straw. I'm like, just moaning.
And when you haven't been able to move for like 4 months, we're going to remeasure your legs
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see how skinny you got.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
19 inches.
That's the whole thing.
Okay, here we go, guys.
ASMR time.
So you've never seen one of these before?
I've seen it, but
Okay, here we go. Here.
Oh, that's a perfect hole.
These are a little bigger. There we go.
that was a lot more airy sounding than I thought it would be.
Well, that's
It's kind of satisfying.
that's
it sounded like a queef.
That's the trick. Okay,
Yes.
dude.
All right, Vag
I
Slayer.
try to say
slay.
queef at least once on every podcast I'm ever on. I say the
So
word
that's
queef.
that's the trick. You want to tilt it up so there's a little pocket of air there. What the noobs do is they tilt it that way and it
And then-
sprays. Right, dude. I'm a little anxious right now.
Why?
Yeah, it's
It's
okay.
just
Take
cold.
your time.
There's a little bit of a challenge to it.
Take your
You
time,
gotta-
but do it as fast as you can.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
like breathe, go slow, but consume the liquid within 2 seconds,
Open your throat as wide as it goes,
and
make-
just drop it.
yeah.
I just want to let you guys know Perry is 29 years old. 29. 29. Lives with his
Oh, that was
girlfriend.
pretty good, actually.
Lives with his girlfriend.
I need a
Scale from 1 to 10.
need
Is
a
that
water?
fucking painful?
Do you
or
need a
no?
water here?
no.
What the fuck?
I love beer.
Did that taste good? You enjoyed that experience?
You got to start drinking again,
Ugh.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
He's just an alcoholic.
dude. I want to be on the lake right now, boys.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what my
even
first...
with just a
on?
Bud Light, I'm not a beer guy. I'm not an alcohol guy. I like certain alcohols.
It's
but
alcohol is terrible. I don't like it when people are like, let's get cocktails and
the
blah, blah, blah."
experience of fucking doing it.
Yeah, you get a light thing going through your body, and Bud Light I would say is the best out of the beers.
Of all beers,
I think
or
it-
this kind of atmosphere.
I mean, sure, there are other things. There are IPAs that are good, but it's like,
You don't do that with an IPA.
yeah,
It's the party beer. It's the
it-
fucking. Let's
it's
go.
the-
let's
I would
get
say that's the
crunk.
most casual, funnest, nicest beer to drink.
That's how
and
I
they-
describe you. You're
A
welcome.
beer to drink.
Yeah.
And they sent me a care package too.
Who did?
He's a
Bud
real
Light.
beer
Why?
to drink.
Dude, crazy.
Really?
The Bud Light Instagram DM'd me and said we want to send you a Super Bowl care package.
Oh shit! When is the Super Bowl?
It's fucking awesome.
February.
Yeah.
We got to
it's a
go
lot- it's a
fucking
wait.
nuts for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So that's one of two. I need to do a second one. I'll do it in a bit. But
Yeah, space it out.
I'm gonna grab a rag and stuff to clean that up.
Good job. That was impressive. I've never shotgunned a beer. I can't chug beer. I can barely chug water.
On how our Halloween live, would you want to?
I'll try.
I would love that.
I definitely try.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
That would be amazing.
I would try. Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to say no. I'm not sober. Like, I can't let it touch my lips. I'm just like, it just makes me feel like shit. But for the sake of the bit, I will do it.
Yeah, we'll make sure we don't have anything going on, all three of us. And
Well, are we doing it during the day or it's like we're partying?
I think it'll be a
Shit,
party.
dude.
Party.
I'm getting a
vibe.
call on the pod. Hold on. Premier family. Oh, shit. This is actually my doctor. Can I take this?
Can we record it?
No. Actually, definitely not. Hello? Hey, how you doing?
Speaker.
Speaker. We'll beep it out.
Hold on, I'm gonna write this down. So he said I should be fine. Don't worry, but stay off the internet. That's like a very good note. So he said, don't worry, but I should just contact this guy maybe just to have a second opinion or whatever. But I should be good. Okay, well, thank you very much. Bye bye. Do you guys really want to know what that is?
I would like to know.
Are you okay?
This is yeah, I'm fine. This is what it is.
If you need a second opinion on something, that's fucked.
Well, I don't know if you want to do a second. This is about to get wild.
Let
This
me see your cock.
Let's
measure it.
You nailed it. You really nailed it. Hold on. You nailed it. Let
Yeah.
me explain. This is going to take a whole fucking left turn.
Can we condense it?
You're going to like this.
Okay.
So, on my penis, you know the vein, the top of the vein, like the question mark part of the vein, I've noticed it's like a little hard. Just like it's like, you hang out down there, you're a man, and you're like, what? It's kind of hard. Like you do it enough that you're like, what's going on here? And I was like, what is this?
Wait. You do what enough?
Like, have sex or masturbate or where you touch. I mean, you can feel when your penis has a difference in its like, in anything, right?
Okay.
You're familiar enough that if you touch it, you're like, that's not there before. What is this? So I wasn't worried. I go to see a doctor. This is my just general care guy. He checks out. He says, Morgan, are you guys ready for this? You have something called penile plaque.
Oh.
It's totally
Oh my God.
normal thing.
It's fucking rancid.
This is so gross.
It's gonna get way worse. It's
Dude.
gonna get way, no. The hypothetical is gonna get way worse. Not
To
I'm
any
fine.
listeners, apologies.
Yeah, and also your doctor said it was a completely normal thing. It's not.
No, that part is normal. The plaque thing, the plaque just plaque. It's just there. There's no pain. There's no nothing. You're good. It's good. There is a very rare case in certain things that plaque can grow. A very rare. It's honestly just saying like, oh, I have a chest pain. Oh, you're having a heart attack. Like it's that level of like, jump to something called Peyronie's disease. Now I'm gonna let you guys Google Peyronie's disease on your phones.
I don't know if I want to.
It's rough.
This is like syphilis where people like.
Wait,
lose
so
their
sorry. So
limbs.
this could lead to Peyronie?
It could lead to something called Peyronie, Peyronie. There is no picture that you are going to be able to put up on YouTube or a podcast. But what it's as if the plaque gets worse.
Do I want to look up pictures of this?
Yeah.
Probably not. It's gross.
Okay, I don't.
You guys are not into this. You guys
I
are.
don't. The bodily stuff.
You're not into this.
Hospitals. It's.
You're not into the hospitals.
It makes me like really grossed out.
Okay, well then this is not it. This is towards the end of the extreme of things that would gross you out. So we can change topics if you want.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that's really...
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, let's
I don't-
move on. I'd say let's move on.
Is your penis fine?
Yeah.
I'm okay talking about gross stuff, but once it starts grossing me out, I know it's probably
I
a little
usually
of a-
get grossed out way quicker than you guys. So I'm not grossed out by this. Oh, you get grossed out really quick?
Dude, blood makes me like queasy.
I think there's a difference between gross stuff and like medical stuff. Like they're kind of related, but like general gross things I hate.
What's a general gross thing?
Like vomit.
Vomit, I think is hilarious.
Oh, I think it's gross. Or when there's like poop or like that stuff. I'm like, I hate like I love Tom Segura, but like Segura's podcast kind of peddles in that sort of like
Can't do that. Yeah.
that I hate.
haven't
But
seen
medical
it.
stuff I'm used to because my dad's a doctor and my mom's a nurse. So obviously medical stuff can be gross. Not always, but it can be. This fits that bill. So I'm fine. I don't have this. This is not.
I did just open up the first image that I saw, and it was a penis cut open like a fish.
Yeah. That's the surgery for it.
So
It bends it up. It bends your penis.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm not even like.
are you? That's alarming.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I was alarmed.
So they're gonna cut your penis open.
No, I don't have.
You should
no,
get a
let's-
second opinion.
Let's get this clarified. I do not have this, nor am I even close to having this. And he even said,
We
like,
ended the podcast just now, so
We ended
none
it?
of what you're saying is gonna make it in.
You're gonna cut this.
Your whole explanation of how you don't have a venereal disease is not gonna be in
It's not a venereal disease. It's not a disease.
Okay, a zombie cock.
It did look like a zombie cock. It's fucking split open. Fucking raises up. Like
Whatever, dude. I'm an
L-
open book, baby.
Like a
I'm
fucking
open
hockey
book.
stick.
I'm just kidding. You can explain how you're.
There's nothing to explain. I don't have it. I'm not. But you heard the doctor say like, don't fucking. You're fine. You don't have that. You're not gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like somebody saying you have chest pain and you're like, oh, we need to do open heart surgery. Like that's obviously that would be a big jump in conclusion.
So how do you get this?
The plaque or the Peyronie's?
The thing that you have right now.
There's really no answer. You could there's really no. It just can happen.
Can we? There's no way to help our listeners avoid this.
I saw something about like injuring Like an actual injury.
Did you injure your penis?
No. That's what I'm saying.
You're not into self-mutilation of the penis?
I mean, one time I took 2 rocks and I just slammed them really hard together. But
That was just one time last week.
that was one time, and honestly, it felt good.
Let me ask you.
More good than it did bad. But other than that, I don't
When
think-
you are slaying vag, you don't mutilate your penis?
what do we count as mutilating the penis?
taking 2 rocks and slamming them.
Slamming with bricks or any hard objects to make yourself...
I have, but not with a girlfriend.
Okay.
I would hire
Just
people
by
for
yourself, babe. Can you stay out there for a second?
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm just
ready.
I'm gonna be laying some brick. We don't have brick. Don't worry about it.
This is how it's how I prep for her. So she's like in the bathroom getting ready.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Oh, hold on!" And then I just take 2 bricks and I
Right.
slam them. I'm like,
Babe, why do we have these bricks in our cupboard? Mutilation.
Yeah, mutilate. But yeah, hey, I got a call from the doctor on air. You guys wanted it on speaker, and so I did, and I fucking went for it.
Was that the doctor?
That was the assistant for the doctor.
Did she say penis?
She didn't say the word penis.
What did she say?
She literally just took the note
a good question.
from the.
She said what? Sorry, what?
She all she did was she took the note from the doctor, so she doesn't even know what's happening. She just
She knows
reverted-
what's happening.
She might.
That is a really funny thing. I don't know if this is what you're getting at, but why it shouldn't be offensive if a nurse like on the phone brought up, okay, the condition with your penis, but they would never say that.
But the front desk girl,
It's always uncomfortable when you have to go to the front desk and they're like, "So what's wrong?" Or with the nurse, "So what's wrong?" And if
I have gonorrhea.
Yeah.
because they're not a
I have
medical
3
professional.
assholes.
My penis looks like a fish.
Yeah, they're not medical
I
professionals.
don't want this to get too gross, but I am curious what she said on the phone.
None of this is gross. It's all good. All she said was, because I had called back. The doctor found out. He literally said, "Morgan, you have nothing to worry about. If it gets worse, let me know. We'll get you with somebody."
If it gets worse, you're a fucking Motley Crue rock star.
Exactly. But he said, "Don't worry about it. You're fine."
Yeah.
I am a Jew from Long Island. And so what did I do? I worried about it.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
And my thought process was like, what? I'm going to wait till the day years from now where something crazy does happen? I mean, I don't want to do that with any part of my health. I mean, what?
Yeah.
I call back the office. Hey, he said he was going to recommend me later if it got worse. I'd rather just get the recommendation now if that's okay. She said, I'll ask the doctor. That was her calling back saying, hey, I talked to the doctor. He said, 1, get off the internet. And she was like jokingly saying, like, get off the internet and don't read more about this on WebMD or something, because that's a terrible way to.
Oh.
You can look up anything about anything on WebMD or one of these sites and be, oh my God, I'm going to die or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she said, if you want, here's the recommendation to the specialist, but you're fine. So that was literally her reiterating what the doctor already said, which was stop being a fucking worrywart. Don't look at pictures like this.
Even though you have a worry wart on your penis.
Nice.
That's really sick.
I was gonna say that
was sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was sick. Because
Wow,
I'm a
man.
worrywart. I'm a fucking, what is it, hypochondriac? Not
Yeah.
mitochondriac. That's the powerhouse of the cell. The hypochondriac.
I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
I do. We have 2 other things we need to get to. I'm having a great time. I don't know if
can
it's
be
just
here.
because I'm buzzed, but I need to get one more buzzed.
Get it?
And we also have a thing that we read headlines from news, and that helps us. We cut them down and puts it on TikTok and Instagram, and it helps promote the podcast.
You're explaining this concept to me like I've never heard the concept of people using
Social media
to garner content on a podcast.
So the point is I have to do my second beer.
Yeah.
We also have to do that. Yeah, I am a little buzzed. I mean, it's my first beer and I fast tracked it too.
You did.
Let me fast track a second one.
I would imagine that would fuck me up. You're more of a drinker than me just in general. I imagine you've probably drunk much more alcohol in your life than
Dude,
me.
you know what's fucking funny as fuck? One time in college, Dakota and I were going out to parties, and we were like, we're not going to take a drink. You remember this? We're not going to take a drink of alcohol unless it's a shotgun and a beer. And every time we do it, we're going to take a story and put it on Snapchat, a video of it and put it on Snapchat. Woke up the next day, and we had about 12 different videos of us shotgunning a beer. And I remember...
And I imagine you don't remember much of the night.
But what I do remember, I also remember that we didn't film all of them. So there was more. 12 videos of us fucking
So you probably
shotgunning beer.
each like 15 beers.
Dude,
That I've never done. So
That's insane.
you guys really had a drinking phase. You guys went to school together in college, right?
Went to Oregon State, same school.
But you're a few years.
Can I see your keys again?
You're a few years older.
Dakota, you want to shut the door when you're peeing?
No. Put the microphone next to it.
I'm 2 years older.
So you were a senior when he was a sophomore.
Yes.
So you had 2 years together on campus.
I was a senior when he was a sophomore.
What high school? What year did you graduate high school?
2010.
What year did he graduate high school?
2008. But I went to school for
2008.
Or sorry, 2012. You graduated from high school from 2012, Dakota?
What's that?
What
high school class are you?
2012.
Okay, so yeah, he was. You were a sophomore when he was a senior.
Right.
At campus.
Yeah.
Right. But I went to school for 5 years, college for 5 years.
So you had 3 years together.
I went to a community college first. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right.
Clackamas? Did you go to Clackamas? I know about Clackamas.
All right.
We're the same year. And you're 2 years older. Yeah.
I'm going to do this again, boys. Can you hook it up another ASMR?
Oh, yeah. Coffee's getting me nice.
Are you okay?
How's your penis?
Bad. Super bad, dude. What if she called back? She's like, never mind, emergency, come on.
What if you got that news while on the podcast just now? And then
I would have left. I would have said thank you, and I'm going to go to the hospital. But we're fine.
Here we go. Everybody, this is number 2. It's a cool sound, yeah?
Yeah, it is. A little smoke coming out of there.
Mm-hmm.
A little fire.
All right.
Really quick. So you do that.
Yes.
What makes it fuzz up?
What fuzz up?
When you shotgun it, you make it go all fuzzy and bubbly.
No, I just did that because I accidentally cracked it and shook it a little bit. What this does is you crack this side, it pushes air that way.
Okay. And then it bubbles into the
Yeah, just like a cooler, you want to poke a hole in it to get water to come out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm not sucking it out; it's being pushed out.
Okay.
You're familiar with gravity and science and things like that.
Not really.
Okay.
Jews don't need to follow that stuff.
Here we go. This is
because we have all the money and the banks.
and the weather.
Yeah, the weather. Gravity.
Number 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow. No
Nice.
spillage or anything. This is I don't.
It's
know
actually a
anything.
clean
Yeah, I don't
shotgun.
know anything about this shit, but this is
Have you ever done one?
no.
No?
We said this. I've attempted to chug a beer. That looks so fun, dude. I'm sure it's so fun.
It's
You
the
look
best
great.
way to do it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're a dad with 4 kids, it's the best way
I've
to
been
do
a
it.
dad with 4 kids since I've been 16.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like, you guys. Not,
How'd you do that with your wonky penis?
Hey.
Your
Hey.
penis is fucked. I've seen
No,
it.
no. You guys should post a picture of it on your Instagram. Like, this is what Morgan's penis looks like.
I mean, your legs are 29 inches.
If somebody,
It's just a picture of wet pasta.
I just want to hear somebody listening to this.
Your penis looks like, you know when you're foraging for carrots?
Yeah, okay.
And then most of them look like carrots. And then you get one that looks totally fucking
I-
mangled.
It looks like Morgan's penis.
And
I rue the day that I brought this up. I rue the day
You keep
that
that
I
one
gave you
carrot.
this information.
You keep that one carrot, but you don't eat it. You put it as, like kind of as a mantelpiece
As
for
a
the family
joke.
to see. It's like, wow, look at this fucking crazy
And you laugh
carrot.
at it. You point and laugh at it. You're like, oh my god, this.
You show it
carrot
to the
is...
kids. You show it to your aunt and uncle. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is crazy. We're
And then
definitely
eventually the
not going to
carrot
eat it,
starts
though.
to smell, and you're like, we got to throw this thing away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the doctor calls and says, you got to throw that.
Also, are you a fan of Harry Potter?
A little bit.
Do you know the things that they pull out of the ground?
Oh, the screaming beats
Same
or
type
whatever?
of thing for your penis.
Yeah. Oh, if I take his pants off, it's loud. Yeah, it's just loud.
Oh, guys. All right. So you're going to have to carry the podcast for the rest because I'm thrown a little bit.
Really? I don't blame you for. I'm not saying you're a pussy or for not drinking for 3 months and then taking 2 beers, but that's amazing that it really gets you like that.
Being a lightweight, I remember that because I'm a very lightweight. I think being a lightweight, it was always like, you're a pussy, dude. But it's awesome. I don't want to have to drink 10 beers to catch
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
a soft
It's expensive.
buzz.
It takes forever.
Yeah.
I just want to do a thing and I'm in.
So let's read some headlines, shall we?
Read the headlines, baby.
Yeah, I had a few things about. We usually start out with like what we did this week, but we kind of already did the whole intro thing, just like talking about stuff. But I did. Let's see, what do I got here? We played
about how
Catan
sleep
earlier
was.
this week. Was that this week or last week?
Sorry,
It
say
doesn't
that again?
matter.
We can't talk over each other, guys.
I was conscious of that. That's why I've kind of been quiet this whole time because I did notice there's a lot of banter, extremely loud, and we were talking over each other.
It's because of me.
It's okay. Totally fine.
Ruin the podcast.
Not gonna air this episode. Terrible guest. Nice guy.
Have you guys seen the Oats Studio thing on Netflix? Do you know Oats Studio?
Oats Studio
on Netflix.
No.
Neil Blomqvist. Is that his name?
I'm not sure. I think so. It sounds right.
Dude,
He was on Rogan.
there's I don't know how they're like maybe like 15 or 20 minutes each. The dopest special effects I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
There's a few of them. There's like 3 of like this. There's a bunch of shorts that they made, but 3 of them are like these weird like short stories about like these aliens coming to Earth and taking over the world. Those are really sick.
This is Oats Studio is the name of the television
No.
show.
Okay.
Oats
Wait,
Studio-
is that the headline? Is that the thing?
There's no headline. I figured
Okay.
we'd just like piece it together. But Oats Studio is the production company that made them. And Neil Blomqvist, I think his name is. Let me actually look. He made what's his name?
District 9.
He made District 9.
Heard of it?
Blom.
Have you seen it?
No, but I know of it.
Great movie.
I've heard.
Makes you feel uncomfortable, but it's like adventure, alien movie.
It's kind of like my comedy. I make the audience feel uncomfortable with it, but
It's kinda like your
but it's an
penis.
adventure.
Makes the audience feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is like my penis. It's like, oh, which way are we going?
Yeah.
My penis is straight, by the way. Just in case.
All
you
right.
I have the straightest penis you've ever seen. Okay, if you
That's
need
something a gay penis would say.
Sorry.
It's a very good point.
So disrespectful.
You know what? That's a very good point. My penis, it's gay. It's gay. You got me.
A gay carrot penis. We never fucking get people's names right. It's Neil Blomkamp. But
That's his fault.
We could watch the trailer real quick. Is that the vibe? No.
What is? Okay, there's a show. What about the show?
Okay, yeah. So Oat Studio is a production company made by this guy, and he makes all these. He makes a lot of dystopian short films.
Dystopian. I was trying to find that word.
It's a good word, and they're so good. And he uses animation a lot of times, but sometimes he'll mix animation in with real stuff, like you do in a lot of movies. But his animation it's like scary and thriller. And it's just
My argument is it's the right way to use animation. Not like Transformers and crazy shit. I love the way he's doing it. It's like
kind of horror.
Yeah, it's like dark, like thriller. Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah. Do you have a take? If you don't have a take, it's fine.
What's your take?
Let me get this straight. You start a segment. You start a segment called like headlines.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you a headline, and you're gonna go.
This one wasn't necessarily.
Yeah, this was not really good.
No.
Well, but you still used it. And so then you just said, so there's this production company that does this show.
Yeah.
You have a take on that, Morgan?
Yeah, that was a really bad one.
I thought you were going to say like, oh, the CEO of this production company was Me Too, or like there's no headline. This is just.
Yeah.
I would have had to have seen the show to have a take on this. So you know what?
Yeah.
Don't have a take.
That's I understand
Don't have a
because
take.
I barely have a take, and I've seen them all.
This one I wasn't thinking we would necessarily cut down into like a headline and put it on TikTok and Instagram. In that sort of way, where we're reading something.
Don't worry about cutting things down and just do a segment. Just do funny shit.
That's what I was trying to do. Like,
Well, before we wrote down the sentence, which is fine. It's like da 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 da, and you say it, and then you talk about it afterwards,
Yeah,
which has been pretty helpful. Like
I'm sure it has.
Like Dakota sent me links of other ones, and literally it's just.
but the text before it, say the text and then open it
Okay.
up.
If this is a TV show.
Okay, here we go. Check out this spider that's supposed to look like Elton John.
I see why that people think it looks like Elton John.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
All right, guys. You guys have a good day.
I'm really embarrassed.
So
What
dumb.
take?
Hey, we're laughing. I think this is it. It's
Oh, dude, look at the spider, dude. What's your take?
But the thing that was stupid about it is it doesn't fucking look like Elton John at all.
It looks like Elton John when
his
he has the glasses on.
Oh, the glasses.
Yeah.
And he's like playing the piano.
All right, that was really bad.
Okay, dude,
That could be a funny segment. Like show people
Like-
stupid things, and then this is always okay.
There's just also you need. Can you set that TV up so we can look at the stuff on the TV
We'll put it up here.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna put it up here. I need
That'd
to
be
remember
good
the
in
timestamp.
post?
Yeah. We got to wrap it up here soon. Okay, here's another one. A man on his lunch break found an eyeball inside of his can of baked beans.
Sounds like a shit day.
Yeah.
Sounds like the spider was
Do you
better.
want me to have a take on that?
Look at that. Ugh. Oh no.
That's super gross.
That's fucking nasty. It's like
Probably not a human eyeball.
It looks like a fish eye.
It's probably a cow eye.
That reminds me of the time when they found the shrimp in the frosted in the cereal.
Yeah, in Frosted Flakes or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what it was. The shrimp and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ew, that's gross.
That's pretty gross. That's pretty intensely gross.
Yeah.
I find that
man.
much more gross than any medical shit.
Yeah, that's really nasty. I'd rather have a wonky penis like you than that.
Wonky.
If by wonky you mean fucking perfectly angular.
Then I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're talking about another guy.
Okay.
Actually, Morgan, I'm gonna text you something real quick. I want you to watch it and
Okay.
just let's get your thoughts.
Okay.
This is
What's your?
we do have to
okay.
wrap up here, guys. So
Nah.
No, he's gonna send me a 5-minute long clip. I'm gonna sit in silence and watch the 5-minute long clip, and then I'll have a take.
Okay.
It should only take a few, like half.
I texted to the group.
Okay.
you're gonna read it. Morgan's gonna read it.
TikToker on TikTok.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Turkish man oil wrestling.
You'll love this.
Like wrestling combined with handball. Oh. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Keep playing. You
What,
want
it gets better, dude?
Oh, dude, it gets way better.
You want to see that?
Yeah. Feel free to soak it in.
Oh, I'm soaking.
Yeah.
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 That's how I fight, and now you think you can still beat me?
No. You'd kick my ass in a second. This is I mean, it might be a little obvious here, but it's all the sport is wrestling. We're going to oil you up and you're going to wrestle.
Yeah.
Great. The second thing the guy does, first thing he does is he goes for arm. Second thing he does, let me grab your nuts.
And it's not just over pants. He goes in
Oh,
pants.
he goes in the pants.
And the other guy isn't like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he got me on that move. He successfully.
And that's a really easy move to avoid. Like sometimes in jiu-jitsu and stuff, it's like, fuck, they got me and there was no way I could get out of that. This is like, you could...
He had a lot of
Easily get away from
opportunities
that.
and he's like, well, if I'm going to wrestle, I might as well get a hand job.
Right, yeah.
That's. I thought, you know what? I thought the clip was just going to be like, oh, they're wrestling, it's oily, funny.
Yeah.
Just goes right for it.
And it's in the middle of a field. There's people
no
watching.
way that's
in
a
the
move.
field too.
Yeah.
This makes me think this. If the rules are, it's an ancient set of rules,
Yeah.
and maybe somewhere in the rule set it says you can grab dick and ass, right? You can do it. It's a part of the technique. You have to learn how to grab the dick and ass for angles. Why do they have the pants on in the first place?
That's great. Other question is when they do grab his balls, what are they doing? Are he trying to maneuver him like a stick shift with it?
He probably can't squeeze. They would have to tap. You'd be done. If it's
That's what I'm
super
saying.
hard, it'd be like super painful.
Wow.
That was sick.
We could,
That made up for you just asking about a television show that I've never heard of or seen.
and the
I
spider.
apologize for that.
No, you made up for it.
Let's see.
Elton John Spider was cute. It was very cute.
It was cute, but if you saw it in person,
I'd run away.
yeah.
I have a couple more. These are also kind of not really headlines. I just wanted to get just want to get you guys' opinion.
Okay.
This guy was just announced as the most handsome man of 2021. I do have, so I don't know if I should just show you guys. Let me just show you.
Do you just want our take on his handsomeness or not?
I was gonna try to play a guessing game of what he looks like, but I don't
kind of
know.
saw a little bit, but I'll be down for a guessing game. I saw a little bit, so I'm a little biased.
Is it a famous person or no? It's,
Very famous.
oh,
Let's do a little guessing game.
Is he white?
He looks kind of white, but
So no.
What kind of race do you think?
Shawn
he is?
Mendes. Is it Shawn Mendes?
What race?
Is he white? He's a white guy.
Latino.
White.
If he's like Spanish.
He's not white.
Asian.
Spanish or something.
He is Asian.
Oh, but he looks kind of white.
I mean, he's
is
very fair skinned. Very fair skinned.
Well, he
Asian.
looks. Yeah, all
Does he
Asians
look
have white
Asian?
skin. Not
Yeah,
all
does he
Asians.
look Asian?
Oh, I got in trouble there.
Does he have the standard appearance of Asian humans? That's not racist.
Taiwan, Filipino, Indian.
East Asian. Is he
Ooh,
East
you're in
Asian?
trouble, dude.
He said he's fair skinned, so I assumed East Asian, Japanese, Korean.
I don't know where he's from.
Is he the guy? Is he the guy from Crazy Rich Asians?
No, I think he's a singer.
BTS.
Oh, he's from
BTS.
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 Is it Jungkook? I like BTS, dude.
Do you really?
Girl, Gia loves him, and I've. Dude,
Okay,
that
well,
shit-
do you know? Because I don't know.
I'm gonna know
I don't
him.
know this guy's at all. Do you know this guy?
yeah, of course.
Guy.
Well, this is the most handsome man.
Yeah,
There's.
I know
way
he's
more
in the group.
handsome.
He's a little bit more. He's the pretty boy of the group per se. They're all kind of pretty, but like he's definitely the more effeminate pretty boy of the group.
There are way more handsome guys than this.
Well, I think they're. What publication was this?
I
said
mean, it's
this?
all
Or
over.
is
I
this
don't
your
know.
take? Is this
I
just,
don't-
is this just your personal take?
The most handsome man.
So I scoured the internet, and I think I found the most handsome man.
I mean, Timothy Chalamet is. I mean, come on.
No.
Brad Pitt. Come on.
Hold on, real quick. When we say handsome, are we just talking like pure facial structure, or like handsome, like, oh, that's an attractive man that women and men want to be, women want to fuck?
I don't know. Dude,
What are
why
we
you-
talking about here? Because Timothy Chalamet and Brad Pitt are handsome in different ways. Brad Pitt is more stereotypically like, oh, like he's
I think
hot guy.
Brad Pitt.
Timothy Chalamet is more like, look at that doll. Like somebody made a doll.
That's what I think this guy is.
Yeah, this is closer to a Chalamet situation.
Yeah. Chalamet does look more like a guy that you would want to like just
Punch hard.
no. Like
Oh,
like he
fuck
like
in
here's
his
a
ass.
bear. He's not.
Fucking his ass.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy that he was voted.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, if
That's
it's
such bullshit.
if it's from some I mean, I'm going to sound like I'm fucking on some sort of alt-right group here, but get ready. You're going to want to clip this. But like, if it is some sort of like People magazine or whatever, they're attempting to be woke and progressive. They're attempting to change the meaning of handsome. And so instead of going with the more, typical masculine features of whatever, they're going, men who are handsome can be effeminate and have this more effeminate look. Do you know what I mean? Like Harry Styles wore the dress or something, and people were like, wow, he's an icon of masculinity is the new femininity. Like it's a movement amongst fashion.
Yeah.
And this kind of shit that it doesn't surprise me that they would pick this. They're not going to pick, Momoa. They have in the past, but now the cool thing is to actually pick like the beautiful, more feminine looking guy. Like
I don't think that's gonna last.
I don't think either. I think it comes in waves because for a while Prince was that guy. Michael Jackson.
When was Prince around? When was his heyday?
Late 80s.
80s, yeah.
Late 80s. When did Purple Rain come out? Can you look up when Purple Rain the movie came out? That would have been peak year.
Doesn't say anywhere.
What it says? What is Purple Rain? Who is Prince?
It says your podcast is almost over, so wrap it up.
Well, this is important.
All right, let's do one more, and then we got to.
When did the movie come out? I need to know when the movie came out.
When did Purple Rain come out?
Thank you. Is it really taking you that long,
Purple
Dakota?
Rain by Prince and the Revolution was released on June 25th, 1984.
There you go. And the movie came out in '84 too.
That's all.
Mid-80s.
That's
That's
pretty
it?
much it. Yeah.
Nice. Morgan, what
Thanks,
do you think
man.
of the podcast? This is the first time we've had a guest on in a long, long time. This is the first time we've had a guest on. I mean, this is episode kind of 3. We used to do the podcast a long time ago, but
I'm just chilling with my boys here.
that's what's up, pal.
I mean, what are you asking for? Are you asking for critiques? Or are you asking how did I just generally enjoy myself? I liked it.
Yeah, you had a good
Had a
time.
good time.
Yeah,
Any sort of critique?
You guys aren't very good at talking and being people. So
Really?
yeah, terrible. I'm kidding, dude.
I was gonna say you talk so much,
I do talk a lot.
but I was wondering if that was real feedback because there are times when I'm like, eh.
I mean, I did enjoy it. I think
You didn't enjoy?
Yeah,
it?
no, I did enjoy
Oh,
it. What the? Yeah,
All right.
I can tell you off. I don't know. I'm going to critique it now. I mean, I don't have any like specific thoughts.
We can talk about it after.
All right.
Cool. All right. We need to come up with an outro thing.
Peace out, pussies.
No, we'll come up with something.
Just a thought.
All right. I gotta go drink water.
Yeah.
You really feel that bad?
No. I feel good. I just gotta chug water. All right. Cool. Later.
Later, guys.
Oh, also, subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube.
Do it.
Are you subscribed, Morgan?
No.
Please subscribe.
You know what I think I was subscribed? I'm going to unsubscribe.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to unsubscribe.
Subscribe.
I don't want to make a post about it. Everybody unsubscribe.
Also, if you liked it, please share it on Instagram. All right. Later.
It's a show, listen to the show.